Hello all. Being a plant lover and having loads of plants inside and outside, I was always into this confusion as to whether I'm watering my plants enough and whether the way in which I'm watering my plant is correct or no. So after a lot of looking around and talking to people, I stumbled upon this technique. Definitely not my original, it's 100% borrowed, but I have been using this technique and for years now, and it's really helped. So I thought my subscribers, friends and family should know this, and that's why the share. Here again, I've also tried to reuse the plastic bottles that we kind of accumulate in our house, be it anything, be it your sauce bottle or be it your normal water bottles that we buy or source out from outside. So just cut them the way, this is my way of cutting the plastic bottles, the easiest way, because you can shape them in whichever way you want without really putting in a lot of effort. So this video of heating the knife and using it on plastic bottles is my way of cutting the bottles. Now the containers that you would be pouring the water in, it all completely depends upon the container or the size of your pots. Here again, I use a lot of plastic bottles to plant my plants in. So obviously the plastic bottles are very narrow, so I use whatever small plastic bottles that are there in my kitchen, which I don't reuse for any other purpose. I cut them in half and make small water containers for my small plants or small plant holders. Once those water containers are in place, nicely cut, all you need are strings. Now I have used lots of materials and realized that the conduction of water is best in shoelaces, or if you are cutting strips of your t-shirt material, if those again, if you want to throw them away or reuse for dusting purpose and all, just cut small strips and use them for this drip irrigation system. Here again, as you can see in the picture, even the hanging plants can easily be watered with just one PET bottle or one water bottle, which you would have eventually thrown out. Just put just bore holes, 3-4 holes depending on the kind of plants that you want to water. Hang the watering bottle at a particular higher level, and then you put in the strips from the hole. The strips have to be long enough to reach the bottom of the bottle, as well as to land up in the small plants or whatever your hanging plants that you wish to water them with. So that needs to be taken care of. So the strips need to be really long. Now once this is in place, you can be rest assured as for the watering system for any of your hanging plants. As you can see in this picture, the 3 plants are in a big horizontally cut plastic bottle only, which I have hung to the railing, and I have hung one separate PET bottle at the side, and the strips are going to all the other 3 plants which are there in that plastic bottle. So something like this can always be managed for different levels and different types and different positions for your hanging plants. Not only hanging plants, the same system as I have shown you earlier is used for big pots also. And here you can see I have used only plastic bottles for my railings, and the plants make up for a beautiful pattern in my balcony. And now all these plants, I couldn't take a clearer picture, all these bottles have small water containers inside the bottle itself, and with adequate length strips going from the water container to the soil in that particular respective plant bottle. So that way each particular bottle, irrespective of whatever size and width the bottle has its own watering container, which will provide for water throughout the day because of this drip irrigation system. I'll try to share one picture. It's not very clear, but I think it should. serve the purpose. So just have a look. This is the inside picture of one of my bottles which has a small plant in it. Now here again, inside this particular bottle, I have kept a small half part of a small bottle completely full of water, and I have put a t-shirt strip which is inside the bottle going to the bottom, as well as the other half of it is on the soil. So this way the conduction of water is throughout, and it works best because now October heat is going to really cause a lot of havoc for all plant lovers, considering the watering issue. So this would really help. And further important is, this particular technique is not only specifically for outdoor plants. I have used it all around in my house also, wherever I have kept money plants or any other golden ceylon or things like that. This technique just works perfectly indoors as well. Now suppose your kitchen, or suppose you don't have such small bottles to fit into these small planters or plant holders, then even the curd dabba that we buy from outside serves the purpose really well. If you don't have much of plastic in your house that's small, those small containers, feel free to substitute the plastic with glass bowls, small glass bowls which you're no longer using. The whole purpose is to have bowls small enough so that they fit into these containers and do their work. So that's it. Hope this video helps, and happy planting. Stay safe, stay blessed.